Would you agree?
Aye.
Always.
You're 100%.
I'm talking in the context if the victim is completely innocent. What if the victim is an animal and it's unnecessary violence? What do you think of that?
I don't get you. What do you say?
What if the victim... So we have to look at any oppression or any violence from the victim's perspective. So if somebody suffers and it's unnecessary, then we have to look at it from their perspective. So what if the victim...
So obviously like
what if the victim's an animal?
There's always two sides of the story in there. There's always two sides of the story.
Yeah, but do you remember the Kurt Zuma incident a couple of weeks ago, for example, where the footballer that was kicking his cat? Do you remember that? Yeah. What do you think of that?
Cruel.
Cruel. Okay. So the reason we're here there is, what do you think if an animal's taken into a slaughterhouse and hung upside down and has their throat cut?
Yeah, but see that animal what you're talking about? That puts food on their table.
Yeah.
Like cows and stuff, is that what you're talking about?
I get you. Yeah, cows, sheep, pigs.
Yeah.
But the thing is, you can live without eating those products, so that makes it unnecessary, so you can just eat something else.
You have to eat, man. Someone said you have to eat. Well, we don't eat plants. Sure.
Well, I've been eating plants since I was 19. I'm now 53. 54 actually I am now, so...
So you're vegetarian?
I'm a vegan.
A vegan?
Yeah. So I don't want to pay for unnecessary violence. I don't want anybody to suffer. And really, when you're buying the product...
So what does animals got to do with war?
War on animals, violence against animals, unnecessary war and violence.
You have to eat, man. You have to eat.
Yeah, but I do eat. That's the point, but I do eat.
But
and
animals are there for to be eaten, like. And it's never know if they're free range and stuff, they're a good life. So...
Well, that's debatable because most animals are killed at a very young age. Lambs, for example,
but not them all?
Almost them all. Lambs are killed at 14 weeks old. Chickens are killed at 48 days old. Cows are killed at 12 months. They live to 30.
Is that not down the who the farmer is?
Yeah, but I mean, you're talking about a good life. So say I kept a slave.
Right.
I gave them a good life and then killed them at a young age. Or I had a dog that had a good life and then I killed them for an unnecessary reason at a young age. Would that be okay?
No, because a dog's a member of your family, which is a pet. But I know where you're coming from. The pigs and all are all pets as well, obviously.
Yeah, many people do keep pigs as pets and they're highly intelligent.
I know that,
in fact, I've interacted with them and they're just exactly, believe it or not, just exactly like dogs in almost every way possible.
I get that. I get it. No, I can hear what you're saying, but...
So, what I'm trying to say to you, I mean, man, I paid for it my whole life too. Until I was 20 years old and then I changed, but I don't want...
You said 19?
19 or 20, I can't tell you exactly. I mean, I'm 54 now, so 30 odd years ago I realised that I love animals. I wouldn't hurt an animal myself, and neither would you.
No, definitely not.
And
I've got a dog, I've got 3 cats.
I know, I'm the same. So I have companion animals at home, and I'd never hurt them. And if somebody did hurt them, I'd be the first to step in. But really, it's a conscious thing of how you're brought up. So you're taught to care about some animals. You're taught to care about cats and dogs and horses.
I've always had dogs. Always in my life.
But
always.
The pigs and chickens and sheep, you're taught. Well,
I've never had them sheep.
Yeah, exactly.
I've never had them as pets.
I'm not here to catch you out or judge you.
No. Here, I know.
I'm just trying to make people think that. Put it this way: if I brought a wee baby pig to you, pigs are killed at 6 months old, by the way. Lambs are killed at 16 weeks. If I bought one to you and said, "Here, we're going to have a barbecue. Here's a knife," would you do it? Could you?
Probably not. No, I couldn't.
Isn't that weird? But when you go into the supermarket, you're literally paying something.
Can I tell you something? My dad's a butcher, right? And James Owen, I went to the place where he worked. It's like a big slaughterhouse. No, like you've got where it done and where it got killed.
I've been there myself.
Then where it was deboned and no. See if it was up to me, everybody in dead of a fucking cow because I'd be taking them all home.
Well, there you go. That's exactly my point, man. That's exactly my point. I've been to slaughterhouses. There's one, I live in Ballymena, and there's a pig slaughterhouse a mile from my house.
Is it WC Meat?
No, it's Cranswick Country Foods. There's Carlo and Cookstown have been there too. Do you know how we kill pigs in this country? How we dispose of them?
That's
the old way.
Well, I don't know.
The new way now is we put them in gas chambers.
What? Like the Jews? Right, no, well,
CO2 gas, and so they go into a cage and they're dropped down into a gas chamber.
Wow.
Carrow are killing about 3,500 a day, Cranswick about 2,500 a day. Man, you should hear them screaming. It's fucking...
so
I've done, it might sound crazy to you, but I go there and do vigils. If it was dogs, I would go to save dogs. I just want to...
definitely not dogs now.
If it was dogs, people would be up in arms.
Because
it's pigs, people drive past and they don't really care.
What about Putin? He's doing that to the Ukrainians?
And it's unnecessary violence.
Yes, that's 100%
So
wrong.
the difference is, with war and violence and oppression like that, what the fuck can I do about it? I am against it. We can turn up here today and there's a wee protest on it.
We're all against it at a certain point, obviously.
Yeah, but what can you really do? We can't control politicians and we can't control armies. The difference with this one is that you can do something about it and not...
What can I do?
Not pay for it. Buy something else. Eat plants, man. I am 54 years old.
See, to be honest, I'm a meat lover, to be honest.
And so was I.
No.
And so was I, but I didn't want to pay for animals to suffer.
Fish?
You get two fish, and I swear to God, man, it sounds horrendous. It is absolutely amazing.
I'll tell you another thing, right? You see, we buy no in the house, Flowings. We buy like vegan chicken nuggets. They're beautiful.
I know, that's exactly it. So you can go to KFC, you can get the vegan chicken nuggets. McDonald's are doing a McPlant burger. Burger King in Leicester Square. So I did a protest. You probably think I'm a header, man. We do protests and stuff. We did a protest in Burger King. It's their flagship store in Leicester Square in London 2 years ago.
Right.
The entire branch now is completely vegan. Vegan bacon, vegan chicken, vegan burgers. You cannot buy a meat product in there now, and that's their flagship store. So you can go into all the fast food joints and buy a vegan burger. You can go into Tesco's and Sainsbury's and buy, there's like 5 vegan pizzas in Tesco's alone. Vegan burgers, vegan plant-based milks, plant-based ice cream, whatever, man. It sounds crazy.
No, you're 100% what you're saying, right? But the thing is, people are saying, see that vegan burger, it tastes like a chicken burger.
Yeah.
So why does vegans not just eat the chicken?
Because we don't want to hurt the chicken. I get you.
You're not hurting it. It's the boy about.
Yeah, but you're paying.
About 10 days before.
But you're paying them to do it. Really, it's supply and demand. And you're not thinking about it consciously. But when you're buying the product, they'll keep supplying it. So if you just buy the vegan option instead.
See, it's popular. They're not going to stop it, are they?
But it is becoming popular now, which is why McDonald's and Burger King turned their flagship brand all vegan.
No.
People think the food's horrendous. The food, I eat a far better, more varied and nicer diet now than I did when I was eating meat, man. There's so much good food about it, it's unbelievable. And most of it, the chicken nuggets, you've tried them. Can you really? Would you? No, I haven't tasted chicken in 30 years. So I really genuinely couldn't tell you, but I know people who are tasting the vegan ones and saying, well, they're probably nicer.
Yes, you have a point. They are beautiful. I eat them myself, like.
Yeah. And the Tesco's now and buy chicken nuggets out of the freezer section and cook them in the oven and you're sweet, you know.
No, but the vegan ones are beautiful.
Yeah. And,
I know why.
And an animal doesn't have to be hung upside down and have its throat cut. That's what, I mean, it's a win-win.
What's it mean? Soya beans and stuff like that?
Some of it's TVP, textured vegetable protein, some of it's soya, some of it's tofu. Different things, man, just to make up the fibre. Because people
I like tofu, but I don't like the texture.
You get it in the Thai place up in, not the Lisburn Road where the cinema is, there's a Thai village up there, I think it's called. Right. They fry it. And it's crispy and soft, man. It's so fucking good.
You're starving there.
Yeah. Jesus. Here, let me give you a card before you go.
Right, no more.
If I have one. I've only 2 flipping Thai ones left. I've given all the rest out.
I'll check it out, lad.
This stuff here's resources. You can go on and find out about vegan food. See that there on the top one there, man?
I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll take a picture and then you can keep your card.
You're perfect.
What
See the top one there, the best speech you'll ever hear. Free to watch on YouTube, man. It's not me, by the way.
No,
it is literally the best thing you ever see in your life. 40 minutes sometime, click it on. Are you a Bucks fan?
What?
You a Bucks fan?
I just like
you just wearing the hat? Man, what's your name?
Connor.
Appreciate your stuff. My name's Steph. My name's on that card you took a picture of. Have a good day, man. Alright, see ya.